I really think we do have enough money to move into a skyscraper, so I think that's what we're gonna do. It is gonna be $840 per room, but I think let's do the apartment. Let's do the apartment building. I want to go up the next level, and this is essentially it. You might have seen this before, by the way. I've used this starting building in Software Inc. in some of my previous series, but that's besides the point. What I want to do here is I want to go ahead and I want to lease out that room, and I want to lease out that room as well. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say we have two really good programmers right now on the core team. So if we were to go ahead and get ourselves a good looking office here, I'm wondering if we can maybe just expand the core team quite considerably. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna try. I'm not 100% sure I can do it, but I want to try. That might be a good spot for a desk there. I don't know. Maybe just one more person. Maybe just one more. I think we can maybe do that instead. Because again, my guy's a pretty good artist, so we'll try one more for the time being. We could do a desk there. I'm not thinking I'm gonna. Although we could also, I think, oh, wrong button. I think we can move these closer together. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that'll work. And we can also go ahead and do that and that. And I'm pretty sure that'll work. So let's get that all in there. That does give us a little bit more room for another desk in the future, should we want it. But let's just have that be our core team room for the time being. So switch to core team. Then over here is going to be switch team service. And I'm pretty sure I can just grab all that furniture, duplicate it, and put it there. So that works out for us quite nicely. Then this room back here, we're actually going to be limiting to be a lounge, is what I'm thinking for that. So we want to look at a break room, essentially. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, get some couches in here. And we'll do like a little seating area there. And then maybe we could do some bookshelves or something. So like this and like this to sort of create some kind of divider perhaps. Or I could just sort by all items, I guess. But we'll do this. We'll do a little end table there. Put a coffee machine on it. That seems like a good idea. And then I think we will do like a bookshelf and a bookshelf. And what else can we do in here? A vending machine's probably a good idea. We'll put the vending machine over by the door so it's not super loud and, annoying everybody. And then what else? What else? We do have the mini fridge. I think the mini fridge might be a good shot. Can we fit it in that corner back there? Is that a thing that will let me do? It is. It just about fits back there, so that's nice. All right, this doesn't seem too bad. We are going to want lights. I totally forgot about that in all these rooms. So let's do a light there and a light sort of like this. And then lights in here as well. What else can I do in here? I guess we could do some plants in all these rooms as well. So let's try and just brighten things up a little bit in that way. And what else can we do? I kind of want the alcohol. I do kind of want the alcohol. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say it is mine, specifically. So, there we go. And then I guess this is my computer. So, there we go. That's that right there, my computer. All right, so that's our two rooms. I guess, like I said, support team, we do need to expand, so it really might be a better idea to rearrange this slightly. Let me move these lights. So, move the lights to there. And then grab all of this and move it to... Let's see, move it to like there. Then clone, not move, no. Duplicate. That does ever so slightly block the door. Can I grab all that and just shuffle it along a little bit further? I totally can. Okay. So that kind of works. This will boost their skill and environment a little bit. So let's do that. And let's see if we can do the same over here with a few bookcases as well. What else have we got? We got some plants. That'll boost their mood quite nicely too. So let's get some plants in here like that. We've got some pictures we can totally place in here. And we're also going to need to go and get ourselves, let's see, not by room, by function, security. So let's get ourselves some security cameras, which annoyingly, I can only place like there, but I guess that gives us good coverage. And I guess that gives us good coverage. And then I guess we do the same here as well. We're also probably going to need sprinklers so that the place doesn't burn down, which would be a bit of a disaster if it did. So we'll get ourselves some sprinklers in there. And then the fire alarms as well, so that it kind of notifies everybody if the place does in fact happen to be burning down. So we have all that. We have a little bit of room to expand the core team. The support team has room for one more person. I'm honestly thinking productivity boosts are going to be a thing that we want. So calculators for those guys, phones for these guys, trim will boost the mood. That's kind of nice that you can do like trims in there. That's pretty cool. Cubicle walls potentially boost the mood a little bit. I guess we'll do that, and we'll do this, and we'll do that as well, just so they're not like staring at each other awkwardly. But I do like the idea of maybe getting some bookshelves in here as well. So we could do like these ones. Because if I take these out, I think I can like, yeah, I can line these up in a pretty big way. And then I can go in and I'm pretty sure I can do a bunch of books, right? Yeah, I can just place, and these all sort of boost effectiveness a little bit. So just a whole bunch of books on the shelves seems like a pretty good idea, if I'm honest. So that's kind of what we're going to do, is just put a whole heap of books on a whole heap of shelves and have some good stuff happening where these guys are, you know, going a bit nuts with their productivity. And again, that seems like a good thing. So we'll do that. And then that middle shelf has absolutely nothing on it right now, which is a bit weird. So let's kind of fix that and throw this one in there as well. And then throw like this one right at the end. Throw this one there and this one there. That looks all right. That should boost productivity kind of nicely in there. So let's run things a little bit. And what do we need for this? We need more systems. So let's hire employees. Programmer, system, maybe networking actually would be a better idea. Because if we look at our employees, we do have networking actually with Phyllis on the programming side. I think networking is what we're looking for. So let's do that. Let's look for a medium salary. And let's do a good look here. So you're very good at networking. You have a bit of audio. You have a bit of audio as well. Can we get someone with networking? Oh, you'd be good. 3-star networking and a bit of system. Interesting. Could we get someone with like 2? That's also interesting. 3D. We don't have someone with that right now. 2-star networking, 2-star system. That's kind of tempting. I think I'm tempted by you though. I'm not. Oh. You don't have 3D though, but I think you'll do. So you're being hired into that core team. And then for support, we're just looking for medium salary, look for everything. Service team, compatibility is amazing. So absolutely. There we go. That should be kind of interesting to see how this plays out. They can't keep up with support right now, but I'm hoping that things kind of pick up a little bit. Employees not having their social needs met. An open working environment, canteens, team meetings, and furniture for socializing can help. Well, we do have this over here. You know, we do have this. Limit room usage. It's a lounge, right? So I don't have to like, yeah, they are sort of using it. They don't seem thrilled by it though. So maybe what we do is we get ourselves a water cooler. And we'll like put it, I don't know, somewhere around here, like there. So we get a water cooler. I think we could maybe throw one in these rooms as well, just to try and cheer them up a little bit. So we'll see how that plays out. That might cheer them up a little bit. It might not, but that's okay. That's totally okay. Oh my God, this thing is crazy. It needs some serious support. Oh my God. Hopefully that picks up. The good news is that the design in this thing is coming along. We are gonna want to iterate it though. That's still the thing. Like I do think we need to we do need those iterations just to make Zippy 89 the best that it can be. So I guess we see how that plays out. Let me take a little look though. Oh, someone has a level up. Oh, it's Phyllis. Okay. Right. Let's educate you in, I think 3D design is kind of the appropriate one there. Let's have a look at upcoming releases then, because I'm curious about something. So in 89, so Lion 7 is 1990. That's interesting. And then the next sim, oh, December 89, right. Okay. Okay, I'm wondering if those are the ones that are gonna have, so you're 88. I'm wondering if those are the ones that are gonna have networking. I'm actually really curious to figure out, and well, try and figure out what exactly we're gonna be doing for, let me take the core team off of this. I'm curious to see what we're gonna be doing for networking and when we're gonna be doing it. I'm also curious to see when we can branch out and not be stuck doing antivirus software, because I would like to do some other things, believe it or not. I would very much like to do some other things, but I guess we'll figure that out. Because I mean, looking at it, I don't think we can do an operating system. Like if we wanted to do, so we actually have the ability to do networking in an operating system, but with our current team, let's say we wanted to do everything, right? And I mean everything. So windowing, custom themes, surround sound, speech recognition, auto updating, all of this stuff, everything. 9 years. 9 years to do that. That's ridiculous, is what it is. It's absolutely ridiculous. It would be a new framework. It would be NerdResoft, just Core OS. And I think, honestly, we could just call it like Core OS. Although it wouldn't make, I mean, it's NerdResoft, it's doors, right? It's just doors. That's what we're calling it. You know, we could make it, I mean, it's recommending 191, 150. Original IP, don't put it in a server, etc., etc. Like we could do it. 12 years. You know, move on. It's always gonna have 100% interest, and then we could look at a publisher who will give us 2.2 million to do it, and then you know have it released in 1994. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we could do it. We could. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna do an operating system. I think we're gonna want to leverage our success with Zippy, and I think we're gonna want to hope that that Zippy 89 ends up being, you know, the big one, I guess. You know, I don't know if we need this 4th iteration, but I guess we probably have the time to allow for a 4th iteration here. Zippy 87 does not meet demand and I'm losing sales. Seriously? Really? Like, really? Yeah, not much in stock. Let's order 20,000 units there and see how that plays out. It is interesting that we're getting through these iterations pretty quickly with the 89 version. I'm kind of skeptical that we need this iteration, but I guess we'll just let it happen. I'm pretty sure we're not really meeting demand for... We're not really keeping up with support, is what I mean to say there. But we're still relatively popular enough. We're still making money. We're not making as much every month, but that's okay. In fact, we can do an accurate... Ooh, level up. Hello. Candace in the service side of things, actually. Right. Interesting. So... Can I get you... So you've leveled up in development. Interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. That's kind of surprising. That is a little bit surprising that you've leveled up development. I'm kind of impressed, honestly. That's pretty cool. Anyway, before we go into the next one, I want to go ahead and put 868,231 in there, so we have 1 million flat, and we get 74,000. So yeah, the profits on Zippy are dipping off pretty quick, which is fair. It makes sense that they would be. It's just the way things are. Also, system design there, taking a bit of time. I don't know if do we want to? I guess we wait for this iteration to be done. At this point, I guess it makes sense. We're nearly done with it. We've just got the system stuff to get through. It's crawling, is what it's doing. It is crawling along. Either way, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and call cleaning and IT support. I don't think we need to hire them. I mean, it'd be 3,500 extra per month to hire them and keep them around. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? 8 to 12. Let's have that be 11 to... Let's do 12 to 4. Or 1 to 5. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do 1 to 5. And we'll see how that plays out. Hopefully pretty well. That means that everything will be clean. Everything will be maintained. Well, the IT side of things will be maintained. The rest of it, not so much, but that's okay. How are we looking? Oh, we're so close. We're so close on this. Come on. It's painfully close. It's going to be February, probably, that this thing gets done. Although I guess the way to look at it is that we have iterated and iterated and iterated, and now we are ready to develop it. And the development side actually going pretty quick, which is good. Oh, inventory broke. Hello. Managed staff, call maintenance. And who's ready to level up? Karen Schultz. Okay. I mean, what do we need? Probably, what have you've leveled up design. Okay, I guess 3D. I guess we'll educate you in some 3D design because we're probably going to want to go into that. We might end up wanting to make a 3D editor. Well, to be honest, we're going to want to make everything at some point, but we're probably going to want to make a 3D editor since that's kind of going to be the big thing right now. But whatever. Zippy 87 does not meet demand and I'm losing sales. Okay, let me order, I don't know, 100,000 copies. Order 100,000 copies, we'll see how that goes. How much are we getting on interest, by the way? 6,000. That's not bad. That is not bad. I am quite happy with that. In fact, that is still plenty more than the maintenance is costing us. So, can't complain. Really can't complain there. And the good news is Zippy 89 is going really fast. Those iterations seem to have done some good for us. Let's go ahead and get it reviewed. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see how the reviews go. So end 5.8. That's not bad. Let's iterate though, because the system is letting it down a little bit. And then end the iteration. And that does set the code back a little bit, but that's okay. We can just keep pushing through. We can keep developing it. We can hopefully get it up to, be a 10 out of 10 at some point. And that'll be a good thing. So let's push it for review again. And again, see how it goes. So let's have a look. It is up to 7.1. Let's iterate again. Let's also push Cleo in the service one, ready to be doing some programming. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with that. If the service team gradually level up to the point where they can start doing some coding, then that is honestly okay by me. So there we go. Another iteration for Zippy 89. Do we want to announce this? Do we want to announce this? Let's have a look. So, once again, next Slim OS, December 89. Lion 7 isn't until the following December. And then we've got you in May of 89. And where's Zippy 89? I think we need to be Zippy 90. Because if we're Zippy 89, we need to be releasing this year. So I think we're going to rename to Zippy 90. And then, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Zippy 90, and we're going to aim for a release in, I am going to say October. I'm going to say November 89. We can start marketing this. So, November 1989. Okay. Market with that. Market with a press build. And that's the way we're going to do things. I think this will be good. I think Zippy 90 is going to be huge for us. I'm hoping it's going to be huge for us anyway. Let's see what the following ends up going to. Not bad. It's climbing. It is climbing. So there is interest. Let's get another review done so we can see what the quality is actually looking like. It is 8.7. Let's do another iteration so that we can just keep pushing that forward. We have got the time. We can hopefully get this code up to being 10 out of 10. Hopefully we can get the whole thing up to being 10 out of 10. That's going to be our goal. So let's push marketing again. Let's push a press build again. And let's just let the core team sort of do their thing. I'm honestly quite excited. I do think, yeah, it does look like we are starting to lose a bit of money, which is a bit of a worry, but I think we have enough time to sort of sit on our money here. Oh, we're making it again. Okay, that's fine. Oh wow, that interest is really nicely climbing. Not bad. System programming seems to be slowing us down. Let's go out for another review here and see how it's looking. It is 9.5. Let's iterate one more time. I think we have got the time. It's over a year until it's due to release. And I'm hoping these iterations will do what we need them to do. So system. I'm guessing you can't do system programming. So who is that? Phyllis. You can? You're just not? Why are you not working? Not qualified for active tasks. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's just the way it is, isn't it? So, whatever. It's getting real close to being 100% on that code. It is getting real close to being 100% on that code. Let's go for another review. And let's see if the code is 9.9. Iterate one more time. We'll go for that one more iteration, and I think we're gonna have about a year. We might end up with a year of beta testing. Maybe. It's actually looking like might be about 11 months or so. It's so close to being done there, though. So close. Come on. I realize this whole game in a lot of ways is just looking at these green bars on the side and going, come on, you're nearly there. That's kind of the whole game. But that's all right. Let's go for another review. And how are we looking? It is 10 out of 10. Right, promote it. And that gives us, what, 11 months of beta testing for Zippy 90? That's pretty good, honestly. You can't be bad to that. That's not bad at all. 11 months of beta testing is fantastic. We also have more leveling down here. Karen Schultz going in for some programming again on that core team. So, I mean, what do we, networking 3D, probably 3D programming, because I don't have that and Phyllis doesn't have that. So Karen, educate 3D programming. You are going to be leading that core team into the future when it comes to 3D applications in the future. That's gonna be good, is what that's gonna be. Oh, I'm excited. I'm genuinely so excited. I am wondering though. We're getting a little bit of money. We're still getting a little bit of money on the original Zippy as well. Can we port Zippy 87 to anything? What's the most recent? 79. I guess there's still active users on this. So sure. I guess we'll port it. We could move this Zippy as well to those two. No, let's cancel that. Let's not do that. We need maintenance in some things though, so let's call maintenance and try and get that fixed nice and quickly. There we go. Interesting that both cameras broke at the same time. That has me a little curious. That seems a little suspicious. I think there might be a mole in the amongst our ranks here. That has me a little weirded out, I'm gonna be honest. Let's push another press release here, and let's push another press build. Because again, we are now a 10 out of 10 piece of software. So there we go. We've got more followers coming in. Oh, this will be good. I genuinely think this is gonna be really good. I'm really excited. I'm hoping what I'm hoping for with Zippy 90 is that it's enough to give us the money to grab. I mean, we could afford another room here, but I want to expand my core team enough to start making different things. Because I mean, if we have a look at development, and we probably could start development already, because I mean the bugs are being fixed regardless. What I'd like to do, I think, is make a game. Or I don't know. It's tempting actually. Thinking about it, it's kind of more tempting to maybe make some audio tool, like make a 2D editor, a 3D editor, and an audio tool, because then I can make a game or office software or anything and use my own editor in the process. So if we made a game, what could we do here? We can't do 3D graphics. We could do a customizable character. What if we wanted to do everything? Let's use an existing framework as an example here. So Source Engine, hello? Okay. All right, we'll use Source Engine. So Source Engine, approximately 2 years. Honestly, not bad, actually. That's not bad. So an RPG on the Source Engine. What about an FPS? Using an existing engine. Vision Trim Platform. So that would be approximately 2 years, approximately 3 years for that FPS. That's interesting. So Source Engine would be less for an RPG. Interesting that Source Engine is a randomly generated name for an RPG game engine. But I guess let's do it. I don't know. I don't know what we'd call it. Approximately 3 years. I feel like it's gonna be it's a 2D. So 3 years. What? 92? A 2D shooter in 92? I mean, sure. I guess. We'll call it Boom. Is what we'll do. We'll call it Boom. We'll make it $50. 3 years is a long time. 2D editor. Release date, we'll use you. Audio tool, we'll use you. This is why I'd like to use different things, because essentially if we used our own stuff, we don't have to pay licenses. And then we'll put it on the OS 7, I guess, or Lion 6. I mean, the other ones will be out by then, but we'll put it on these operating systems here. Actually, we could put it on all 5 of them, but that's going to make it, I assume, approximately 3 years. Sure. This is really tempting, honestly. Let's push gameplay and story a little bit more. Yeah, so it does need artists. It needs more programmers. Publisher, I mean, we could get a little bit of money for it. I don't know. That's tempting. It is actually, it's an FPS without multiplayer in 1992. I don't know. You know what? Let's just focus on Zippy 90 and we'll come back to the idea of a game once we see how popular it is. Because I think it's going to be Zippy 90 that determines whether or not this company does pivot towards other things. Zippy does not meet demand and you're losing sales. I'm sorry? Why are we still selling this? Why is it still moving? It made $70 last month. Sure, let's order copies. Let's do 1,000. Because that makes sense. I don't know why people would still be buying Zippy, but sure. That's weird. That's weird to me. What's interesting though, I suppose, is we could, if we really wanted to, buy this room and turn it into a printing room. Or go upstairs and buy a room up here. Because we could buy like this one, which is a cheaper room to buy, and turn it into like a small printing room. But again, I don't know that we need to do that. I don't know if there's much point in doing that. Oh man, I'm just excited to see this thing go out. Let's send out another press release. Let's send out another press build. Like, it's gonna be our most polished piece of software thus far. It's had the full iterations, it had the full development, it was reviewed, it was 10 out of 10. It's got the most followers that any of our softwares had before releasing. It's just generally gonna be, in theory, our most successful software. Everything about it is pointing towards it being our most successful. It releasing in November 89, it is, let's see. So, yeah, so May of 1990 is when these guys put out Anti-Trojan Alarm 15. Fair enough. And then December is another one, which is fine. But then if we have a look at all software releases, yeah, so May of this year, this went out. Interestingly, not made as much money as it usually does for them. I wonder if Zippy's starting to make some waves. I'm curious. Alpha-like. So find owner. Alpha-like's here. They're worth a lot of money. They're worth a lot of money. Let's look at their products, because all they do is this. How much would they want? They're not interested in trading the IP with me. So if we were to look at Alpha-like as a company, we could afford to buy some stock if we wanted to. I don't think I do, but I think the goal might very well be to buy that company someday. That could be fun. Buy out Alpha-like and have no competition in the antivirus market. It's not quite how the game works. It's how the game used to work. Really early on with Software Inc., you could eventually buy every company and have no competition. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. But not sure that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. Let's put that out. Let's put out another press build. Gaining some followers next month. Zippy 90. Is it gonna make money? I mean, I hope so. I really do.